So hello friends, my name is Showmail from Horror Stories. I hope you are doing well today. I am here to tell a horror story. So plug your headphones, close your eyes, and let's start the story with a horror topic. The school basement. That wasn't on the blueprints. If your school has a basement, you've probably never thought twice about it. But what if your school didn't have a basement? What if there wasn't supposed to be one? What if you found a locked door that no one admits exists, and behind it, something ancient is waiting and hungry? This is the story of the basement that shouldn't have been there. You're gonna wish you stayed upstairs. It started with a blackout during third period. Ms. Kim's class was halfway through a quiz when every light in Black Hollow High flickered, buzzed, then died. Phones glitched. The PA system spat out static, and from somewhere deep below the school came a low, metallic groan, like something had just woken up. Now, if you're thinking, it's just old pipes, congrats. You'd be the first to die in a horror movie. 4 students, Noah, Aria, Devin, and Jace, volunteered to find the janitor, because anything to escape math class, right? That's when they noticed something strange. Near the auditorium's back wall, behind stacked folding chairs and a dusty vending machine, was a steel door. No label, no handle, just a keypad. But here's the kicker. That wall wasn't on the school's blueprint. They checked. Noah's dad was on the school board. He had access to the original floor plans. No basement, no sub-levels, nothing below the gym. So, what the hell was that door? They came back that night with bolt cutters, flashlights, and way too much teenage confidence. Jace, the class clown, joked, "If we find a portal to hell, I'm charging rent." Nobody laughed. They pried the door open. It didn't creak. It breathed. A rush of cold, damp air spilled out, air that smelled like rotting leaves, and something older, like mildew and whispers. Inside was a spiral staircase. Stone, ancient, wet. Wait. Why does a modern public school in the suburbs have a medieval staircase underneath it? The deeper they went, the more wrong things felt. At the bottom was a hallway, carved into the rock, walls etched with symbols, eyes, teeth, circles swallowing themselves. Devin's flashlight flickered. For a split second, something stood in the hallway ahead, tall, bent, not breathing, watching. They ran, or tried. The hallway wasn't straight anymore. It bent, twisted. Devin screamed. Aria vanished. Noah swore the walls were moving. Then, silence, except for one sound, a voice that whispered from the dark, "Welcome back." Narrator. Noah woke up alone, on a stone floor. His phone was dead and the stairs were gone. He found Jace sitting against the wall, muttering, "It knows our names. It knows our faces." They followed the voice. It led them to a massive room. In the center, a pit carved into the rock, filled with water that shimmered like oil. Aria floated in the center, eyes open but blank, whispering in Latin. Something began to rise from the pit. Long limbs, no face, teeth, too many teeth. At this point, Noah was seriously reconsidering skipping that math quiz. They ran, dragging Jace with them. The halls changed again. This time there was a staircase, but not the one they came from. They climbed through decades of buried floors, old lockers, rotten desks, a chalkboard with writing that read, "Close the door, or it walks free." They burst through the final door, into the library. Morning light, screaming students, fire alarms blaring. The door, gone. No record of their absence, no missing persons report, except Aria was never seen again. Noah transferred schools. Jace doesn't speak anymore. And Devin, he draws that pit in every notebook, the one filled with oil, with teeth. As for the basement door, they say it opens every 10 years. And now, it's your school's turn. So, maybe don't go exploring behind the vending machines. If you enjoyed this descent into madness, hit subscribe and tap the bell, because the next story might be under your feet.